So I went ahead and started on this one. I'm going to explain what I've already written, and then we'll work from there. So I went ahead and wrote the problem, which is this part right here, and then rewrote the problem without the radical right here. And then I went ahead and rewrote it again right here, so that I wouldn't have to do quotient rule on this one. Because it does only have one term on the bottom, it seems wholly unnecessary to still do that. So it's going to be much easier to do this way. And actually, I could also write it as x to the negative third times and then erase it from back here. This is what we were used to from earlier, but I wanted to show you one with a radical on the top so that we could work those out in case anybody needed it. So we're still going to do the same thing. We're still going to have product rule in this case. So we're going to do f equals x to the negative third. F prime equals negative 3x to the negative fourth. G is going to equal the whole thing. So 7x plus 2 all raised to the 1/3, because that's how we got rid of our radical. And our G prime is going to be our chain rule. So we move our exponent to the front, multiply that by the inside, subtract 1 from our exponent, so 1 minus 3 in this case, is negative 2/3, and then we still multiply that by the derivative of the inside, which in this case is 7. So in this case, we can also end up, we would end up combining the 1/3 and the 7, but we're not going to do that because it's just going to make it ugly for right now. So then we go back into product rule, which just says that f times g prime plus g times f prime is our answer. Okay, so we're going to do that. So f times g prime plus g times f prime. Okay. And like I said, I do believe that the only thing that should be able to be moved there is going to be this 1/3 of 7. So let's see, 1/3 of 7. And we want it in fraction form. Which is just 7/3, which I was pretty sure, but I wanted to check to be sure. So then we would just rewrite this section right here as 7 for the sake of simplicity, we would just write this section as 7/3 7x plus 2 to the negative 2/3. And then you would just bring all of your other down, I believe. I'm going to double check that. So let me pull that up. Nope, wrong one. This one. Okay. All right, I'm going to put it in this way because the version that comes up when you multiply it out ends up being really crazy. So I'm pretty sure it just wants exactly what I just got. So x to the negative third times 7/3 times 7x plus 2, which is raised to the negative 2/3 power, plus 7x plus 2 to the, to the 1/3 power times negative 3x to the negative 4th power. I believe that should be correct. And it is. Just so that y'all can see, it is correct. All right, so that's where I'm going to end this one. But yeah, I will see you again for another problem.